Una see this man, General Gowon. The day this guy go by, the jubilation for a particular section of the country. And I don't get this cap. Figure it out. The celebration in a particular side of the country. It go be like that time where Abacha die. You know, as Abacha die, they throw carnival. Everybody jubilate. Hey, he don't die. He don't. When this guy go by, that's what you go be. Do you know what it means to orchestrate the killing of over 3 million people from a particular region of the country, including women and children, within a period of 1967 to 1973 years? 3 million people, over 3 million people, by under you, all because of your hatred for that region of the country. Calm down. Me no be like they talk too much, because some people now don't diverse now they talk. With now they talk. Make I just go straight to proof so that you no go too verse. The guy celebrates his 60th birthday. Or we are 90th birthday, which will be sister. 90th birthday. 90. He don't turn 90. People from across the country, they were felicitating with him. Hey, well, congratulations. Hey, well, you have turned 90. Hey, God bless you. Long life and prosperity. He made a speech. I won't show that speech. Now evidence I carry come. I know they like talk matter like this. I know who carry receipt come. Wanna help me see what the guy talk. Then the guy another video I go play after this one. Watch.
All that you went through, honestly, as I've said, the Civil War, it was not my wish or intention to have, to fight a civil war. It is not a hatred against any peoples, but the political situation at the time was such that it got to the point. It's either Nigeria remains one country or not. And as I always said during that time, I said, if question of breaking Nigeria is not part of our discussion, etc. We will review everything in order to make sure that Nigeria survive and be a great country. I am a great believer in Nigeria.
You hear him? He said the war that happened 1967 to 1970 was to keep Nigeria together, united. He is an advocate of one united Nigeria. Say it is not born out of hatred, that it was to gum Nigeria, hold Nigeria together, unity. This kind of unity will cost the death of over 3 million people. It's alright. He gets speech where he make immediately the war ended in 1970. I won't play that video for now. He was a young man, and I go say, let's say he did 29 at that time, so probably 30. Young man. Mola help me watch this video.
The so-called rising sun of Biafra is set forever. It will be a great disservice for anyone to continue to use the word Biafra to refer to any part of the East Central state of Nigeria. The tragic chapter of violence is just ended. We are at the dawn of national reconciliation. Once again, we have an opportunity to build a new nation. You will have heard that my government may seek the assistance of friendly foreign governments and bodies, especially in the provision of equipment to supplement our national effort. There are, however, a number of foreign governments and organizations whose so-called assistance will not be welcome. These are the governments and organizations which sustained the rebellion. They are thus guilty of the blood of thousands who perished because of the prolongation of the futile resistance. They did not act out of love for humanity. Their purpose was to disintegrate Nigeria and Africa and impose their will on us.
You see, did he sound like someone that never had hatred for a particular side of the country? The Igbos. Does he sound like that? From his first sentence, you hear what he talk? The rising sun of Biafra has forever set. I mean, the rising sun of the east has forever set. It referred to a particular section of the country. Now east be the rising sun now. Which the east knows. If you don't know that one, you see that hero where they drink. And the logo of the southeast, and be that the rising sun. Now why till tomorrow? Some Yoruba people know they like drink this drink. They don't like them. They don't like them because of this rising sun. I guess. Now why people when they do the hero say, okay, since some people inside this country, because of still their hatred for the Igbo man, say they don't go drink this drink, will come from the Igbo people. Well, let us give them another one from the same company. That was how trophy came to be. As they see trophy, they embrace trophy. They live hero. Ompa. It's alright. That was why he said, the rising sun of the east, Biafra, has forever set. It will never rise again. That is, the people of the Igbo extraction say their light don't dim. It no go ever come up again. Now the meaning. If you want to understand the other way you talk for that, you know. But that first one, now I pick out. You understand? Out of the abundance of the heart, the man speaketh. And so you take start. The first impression matters a lot. Now your first impression after the war. Now you be that. Now first sentence. What does Kenneth Okonkwo have to tell this man that said the war was to unite Nigeria and not born out of ethnic hatred? Make Kenneth Okonkwo now play una the card as it be. You understand? Me download the history for una so that we not understand that. As it be, as it take touch that war, it go prove and give and say, now actually hatred for the Igbo man, now bring about that war. When I go and be head of state and I fight them. Make una watch this video. I no go see my face again. Watch them. With all this evidence I have tendered to you now. You understand? Because after you watch this video now evidence I give now like this. Comment section come tell me say Gowon was right or wrong when he said that war was to unite the nation and not born out of hatred for the Igbo man. I give you Kenneth Okonkwo. Watch.
Before independence, the colonial power, Britain, they kind of brainwashed the Nigerian people to maintain their ethnic cleavages. And they needed to make Nigerians live in that disunity so that they could continue their colonization against Nigeria. So they made the North, for instance, to believe that being educationally disadvantaged, they should not rush into independence because of the likelihood that they will be dominated by the more advanced southern Nigeria. And the North bought into that. And that was why we were delayed from 1954 to 1960. But the actual thing is that Britain just wanted more time to dominate Nigeria. So after independence, that mindset that the South is likely to dominate them remained. And the North was always at every slightest chance, reminding the South that we did not intend to be one country with you because we are suspecting your domination. But the 1966 military coup, pure military coup, has nothing to do with ethnicity or anything, even though people who organized it were predominantly from one ethnic group. But that reinforced the belief by the North that these people, we said it, they want to dominate us. And then they carried out a revenge coup in 1966 July, which was meant actually to separate from Nigeria, not to keep Nigeria one. But the Britain also reminded them that the resources are in the East. So if you leave Nigeria, we are going to support the East. So you better run down that you have acquired power to maintain Nigeria as one. And that made them to have a rethink. And by that time, a lot of Igbos, for instance, have been killed during the pogrom, during the massacre. So there was an entrenched suspicion between the ethnic groups. And this led them to go to Aburi for a conference, and they reached agreement. And it was still Gowon who came back and reneged on the agreement, which inevitably led to the bitter war. And after the war, Gowon declared again, no victor, no vanquished, and promised to reconcile, rehabilitate, and reconstruct the Southeast, which he failed again to do. So all the available opportunities for him to make Nigeria one and consolidate that unity, he was not able to do. But let us make one point clear, that after a while, when he himself was thrown away by some of those his colleagues, that was when maybe he recognized that what happened in 1966 was a military coup and not any ethnic coup, because he himself was thrown away by the same military people. I wonder which terminology we use to describe the ones who threw him away. But one thing is clear. After that, it looks as if he went into theology, had a rebirth, and he came back and genuinely went through our Southeast apologizing and asking for forgiveness for his role in the Civil War. And we know that though the Southeast has been marginalized and ill-treated in that war, which was not caused by them, we know that Gowon has tried to make certain types of penance.
For over a decade, this has been the birthplace of innovation. Innocent Vehicles is a testament to resilience, employing international best practices to create more than just a car. Every vehicle here tells a story of durability, fuel economy and safety. Crafted with the African spirit, the Nigerian heart. These vehicles surrounding me embody the unique concept of regionalization, each one designed to cater to the tastes and preferences of our people. From the streets in Nigeria to the terrains of the Sahara, these vehicles are designed for our roads, for our people. This is more than a vehicle. It's a symbol of our progress, our resilience, our collective success story. Your feedback drives us to continuously innovate and improve. Innocent Vehicle, the pride of African roads.